gentlemen, welcome to Edward Dick Field at Tewksbury Memorial High School. I'm Andrew Del Piana, on tap today for this MVC boys soccer matchup between the Central Catholic Raiders and the Tewksbury Redmen. Second game of this home-and-home series between the two teams. Central took the 4-3 win on Saturday as the Redmen had a 3-1 lead in that one at Central, but the Raiders able to steal that one away. Only one loss in the last 7 games for Central Catholic. The Redmen 0-6-1 on the season, still looking for win number 1. Redmen on a 5-game losing streak as of today, trying to snap it in an upset against Central Catholic, who's been one of the top teams in D1 for the last few seasons. Pat DeMello had 2 goals on Saturday, while Brady Egan had the other one to make it 3 for the Redmen. Some good news is Nabil Barkala back in the lineup after missing a few games with a foot injury for the Redmen, so he'll be key back in the midfield for him to see. And Central Catholic, under first-year head coach John Sears, currently sits at 4-3-2 on the season. Both teams getting to midfield. It'll be number 3, the Tewksbury resident, Luke Maresca, for Central, standing at the tee. Seems there's only one official for today's ball game, and definitely a lot tougher along the sidelines for calls. Excuse me, the second ref just checked in, and we are underway. Central first possession in this one as the Redmen won the coin toss, deferring to the second half. See Ryan Mello pick it up in the box early. The Redmen have been switching between keepers all season, between Cody LeGrand and Ryan Mello. There's Nabil Barkala put right back into the starting lineup, as I said before the broadcast. Missing a few games due to a foot injury. Great to see him back for the Redmen. And the armband for the senior captain. Curl into the box for Ian Maresca. He'll try to curl it in. There's an interesting bicycle kick from his brother Luke. Pass easily intercepted there by Ben Fury. As the Redmen able to escape the traffic in their own end. Nice give and go there between Ryan Kira, the star freshman with 5 goals on the season, and Pat DeMello, the senior captain. And net for the Raiders, Sean McCarthy, who's had a really good season for this Raider squad, senior, trying to make his mark in the final year for Central Catholic. And a happy Veterans Day to everyone watching today, November 11th, as we thank all the veterans who have served and continue serving this great nation. Barkala trying to curl it in the box for Cura. Defended well on the outside by number 22, Steve Soprano. Chapman finds himself just outside the box. Had a man on him, and McCarthy with the easy save. Play the pass out wide. It's deflected off of James Ministeri on the outside. Eric Fisher sends the ball back in for Central. The Redmen in their home reds for today's matchup. Central in their road whites. Redmen moving right to left to begin this game. Central moving left to right. And we're gonna get a late handball whistle come against the Raiders. Redmen are going to be a good spot here for a good shot at the net. See where this one is marked. Looks like it's just going to be just outside the 18. As DeMello and Kira come closer to the ball. And DeMello wants a free shot at this one all by his lonesome. DeMello taking a good look in with the right foot, and it misses high and splits the uprights on the football field. Coach Chris Burns there asking the referee if that Central play was a little too close on the free kick. Pass is intercepted. Hugo Melo dos Santos, Mr. Chapman there. Central moving back the other way. They'll look for Ian Maresca on the outside. Will Eskenis takes that one out of bounds. Four minutes into this first quarter, still scoreless between the Redmen and Central Catholic. Will be sent in the box as Luke Maresca had a chance off the volley there. And a well possession there is Ryan Mello for the save. Nice footwork there from Dalton Dow, the senior captain for Central, still working hard. And then Hugo DeMello Santos steals it away. Kira is going to play it out wide for Nabil Barkala. One-on-one with the defender. Tries to put it in. Too weak of a pass, gets that intercepted by Fury. DeMello and Chapman. Now that one's for Kira, who has Manson in open position. Manson finishes with the left. Rob Manson's first of the season, a beautiful tic-tac-toe for the Redmen. And they have drawn first blood in this one just 5 minutes into the first quarter. A beautiful dispassing play from Brady Chapman, Pat DeMello, Nabil Barkala, and then the finish from Rob Manson. Gets his first of the season. Worked around the Central defense very well. Good run on the outside there from Ian Maresca. Maresca one-on-one with Essenis on the outside. He'll beat him around now with the right foot, misses wide. We'll have a goal kick for the Redmen. Mello with the quick up. I'm gonna get a whistle for a foul on the Raiders. Egan will send that one high. It's played well off the chest by Connor Harries. Chapman, a good touch out of Barkala. Looking out wide for Ministeri. As that easily picked away, but too long of a touch there from Dow sends it out of bounds. Barkala looking for some options, curl it into the box. Easily deflected away. Ministeri will let that run out of bounds as it was last touch by Harries. DeMello plays it well off the chest, tried to get it to Barkala on the outside. Dow intercepts. Movement from Central down in the midfield. They'll get it out wide to Maresca once again. We'll take a moment, try to put it in there, but Egan reads that pretty well. And we'll get a sub for Central Catholic. Central Catholic starting this season 0-2. Only one loss in their last 7 games. They'll try to play it in the middle. Cura's there. Dos Santos plays it out wide. Was trying to put it in an open area for a Redmen, but no one was home. Be sent in for Maresca as it deflected away by Egan. Now they'll try to play it outside. A nice ball for Luke Maresca. Maresca trying to send it across. Well defended by the senior captain, Brady Egan. Under 12 minutes left in this first quarter. The Redmen have the first one in this one. Too long of a pass there on the outside. Mello will set up a goal kick. Kerr will send it sky high as Dow try to corral it off the chest. Barcala will go diagonal with it. DeMello almost beat him outside as that ball looked like it just went out of bounds as he was kind of control it off the chest. Good steal there from Cura. We're gonna get a foul on Cura. They might have called him for illegal contact. Definitely a lot changing in this new year for soccer. Definitely the biggest change we've seen is definitely no heading for the girls and boys teams this season for the Redmen. Both very good teams at ball control. Definitely has affected them throughout the season. They'll play this ball back for McCarthy. He's given a lot of time. We'll try to set up a play. We'll send it through the midfield over the head of Eskenis. Maresca's gonna run onto it. Maresca turning the corner with the left with a riser, and it goes over the head of Ryan Mello and over the bar. Mello with the free kick, deflects off one of the Raiders. Cura wins possession back. He's going to look wide, all the way out wide for Barcala to try to run onto. And Barcala trying to get position there on Raheg Bennett. That'll be a foul on Barcala, as that foot is looking much better for Barcala in his first game back with the Redmen. Cura and the Redmen with some miscommunication. A good tackle there from Dos Santos. Michael Lewis trying to run on behind Brady Egan. Back into the feet of Maresca, trying to curl it in. Good step away by James Ministeri. Good block from Eskenis on an Ian Maresca shot. The Redmen playing some tight defense here in this first quarter. That one's gonna try to be sent into the box by Bactieri, the senior captain for Central. He's clearly frustrated after that mishit. Melo's pass is picked off and then stolen right back away by Eskenis. When last deflected off of Matt Farena. Some miscommunication there between Eskenis and Ministeri there. They'll play it back now for Melo, who sends a good kick. Barkala trying to send it over the back line of Central. Able to corral it easy into the hands of Sean McCarthy. Missed touch there by DeSimone, able to earn possession back. That pass is deflected off of Dos Santos. Egan with the right now, getting it back to the Central side of the field. The battle of the 4 teams, Ryan Kira and Brennan Hanlon on the far sideline. Kira with that touch, and it was too long, trying to get around Hanlon. McCarthy gets it quickly back into play. Melo Dos Santos back there for reinforcement. Bakhtiari now crossing it, and Eskenis tried to clear that and it hit the post. So a near own goal there for the Redmen. But all is good. There was a strange play there as Eskenis was trying to guard the 2-on-1 for Central, but he just a miss, tried to get it over the head of Ryan Melo out of bounds, and it hit the top bar. Luckily it didn't go down. And this game would have been tied at 1-1 if it did. Just reaching the 5-minute mark left in this first quarter. Rob Manson, the lone goal for the Redmen. Good curl there from Ian Maresca. Now gets it in behind Dos Santos. The cross misses the feet of Luke Maresca, and that will roll out on the sidelines as Bakhtiari was looking for Maresca on the cross. Kick here is Central getting a little too in close there on the kick in. So we'll see a substitution for the Redmen as Dos Santos will take a seat and Eric Impink will check in for the Redmen. Kira working in the midfield with the left, trying to get it down the sideline to Barkala. He is able to. Barkala in a tough spot right now, being right-footed on the left side. That one is tapped out of bounds, and we'll have a corner kick for the Redmen. Having Barkala on his off wing there as he is right-footed, trying to make a play with the left. Good give and go there between Barkala and DeMello. A good cross in. And it gets over the head of everyone. And we'll have a goal kick for Central. Good opportunity there for the Redmen as Kier was trying to increase that vertical as high as he could. Impink able to play that well as he was behind one of the Central players off the goal kick. Ministeri plays that well off of Jason Bolkus, number 17. Eskenis will send it into the box. This is everyone in the white and red shirts. They'll try to play it in behind. Bakhtiari onside. Now, waiting for some offense. Strike it with the right. Got a little too much under it. We'll have a goal kick for the Redmen. Just approaching under 2 minutes left in this first quarter. We'll have a kick in for the Redmen on the far sideline. Pass is intercepted on the outside there by Sam Majewski. Chapman and Kira try a give and go. That one's intercepted. Central trying to move back the other way. They send it over the head of Egan. The battle of the threes, Luke Maresca and Brady Egan in a battle near the corner flag. As Maresca gets around Egan. Now gets around another defender. Too long of a touch there into the hands of Ryan Mello. Good footwork there from the Tewksbury resident, Luke Maresca. Mello, good work on the outside, now gets it in the middle for Impink to try to chip. DeMello working hard in the midfield, earns possession back for the Redmen. The Redmen have numbers. Tries to get it to the outside into Beal with the left, and a good save by McCarthy. The Redmen have had the more chances in this one, and that will do it for the first quarter here at TMHS. Played 20 minutes here at Edward Dick Field at Tewksbury Memorial High School. The Redmen have the 1-0 lead via Rob Manson. We'll be right back on the other side of this first intermission. You're watching boys soccer on Tewksbury TV. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Edward Dick Field at Tewksbury Memorial High School. I'm Andrew Dalpiana here for this presentation on Veterans Day between the Central Catholic Raiders and the Tewksbury Redmen. Rob Manson, the only goal in that first quarter for the Redmen, has them with a 1-0 lead, and it was a beautiful passing display between the Redmen on that goal. And the Redmen, with a strong first quarter there, had numerous scoring opportunities to try to increase the lead against one of the top teams in the MVC this season. And the thing about Central, they can score very quickly in a short period of time. And we definitely saw that last Saturday when the Redmen had a 3-1 lead in that second half, and Central was able to overcome it and win that game 4-3. Rob Manson will get things started here in the second quarter, as Egan tried to play it in an open area, but it's all white shirts there. Good chip move from Ian Maresca as Egan on his back. Maresca able to get around Egan. Now with the right, a great save from Ryan Mello as he outstretched his left hand to make the save. Implink plays dummy for Kira to scoop it up in the midfield. Kira, too long of a chip there. I think he was looking for Impink. And I think we're gonna get a late whistle here as Kira was taken down after he tried to send the ball in the box. And that is the call. And we'll have a shot just around, looks like they're gonna mark this at the 30-yard line of the football field. So Barcala's gonna take a look in. Keeps this one low and misses everyone. Barcala was looking for a deflection from one of his teammates. McCarthy will send the goal kick into the midfield, right off the shoulder of Eric Impink. Now try to send it forward, a good play off the chest by Dow. Team's fighting for possession in the midfield, able to get it through. Now an opportunity for Anthony Bilodeau. Trying to cross it in with the right. Was looking for a teammate, but Mello able to deflect it to the back line. And we're going to get a corner for Central. Guess I misread what the referee was saying there. He's saying that it did not deflect off of Mello. The pass was just missed by everyone. So via the result of the goal kick, as Ryan Mello didn't get any of his hands on that ball. Central has been trying to send balls in behind the defense of the Redmen. They've had some good opportunities, but the back line has looked really good in this one. Will Eskinis and Brady Egan holding strong for the Redmen. I'm going to get a clear foul there on Central as Pat DeMello was tripped up. Eaglin quickly sends this back one into play as Barkala in an open spot, trying to get it back to his right foot, wasn't able to get enough power under it. It was a good touch from Brady Chapman. Always looked good in this one for the Redmen. Egan trying to drop it back. Maresca chips it around Mello, and he's got an open net. And Luke Maresca has tied this one at 1 apiece for Central Catholic. It was Egan and Mello who weren't communicating on that last play, and the star junior Luke Maresca takes advantage, and the Raiders have tied this one at 1. After the Redmen were putting a lot of pressure on Central. Quick goal from Luke Maresca quickly shifts the momentum into the hands of Central. Pass is deflected off of Chapman. Now Central's going to play it back now into the hands of McCarthy. Dow looking for some options. Chapman taps that one to Kira. He'll play that one back to McCarthy. Manson trying to chip it forward. Barkala in a tough spot, able to get around it, keep the ball in bounce. Able to get around the tackle. Now with the left foot, chips it in. Dow is there to clear the box. Dow exploding off of the back line. Now trying to beat Egan on the outside. Now trying to kick it in with the left. And it misses wide of the target. But the explosiveness of Dalton Dow right there, showing why he gets the armband for Central. There's the wind starting to pick up in this warm afternoon here at TMHS. A nice 72 degrees here on a fall Wednesday. That ball looked like it just got lost in the wind there as Chapman and Fury were looking on for the ball. Fury able to win possession back now. He'll look to switch the field, and it's missed the target as he was looking for Bilodeau. And we'll get 3 new subs on for the Redmen as Manson, Chapman, and Cura will take a seat. We'll see Justin Rooney, Evan Mendonca, and Will Humphrey check in for the Redmen. Barkala will curl it in the box. No one's home for the Redmen. Into the hands of McCarthy. And Maresca will play it forward now to his brother. They tried to play it through Eskenis, but the brick wall there able to stop that. Ian's going to take a shot, and it missed over the bar of the net of Ryan Mello. The refs are going to call this one a corner kick. I don't believe any of the Redmen deflected it. Ryan Mello maybe got a fingertip on that ball as it was coming in. But nevertheless, it's a corner for Central Catholic. Cohen reads the pass off the corner well, tips that one out of bounds. That one's curled into the box. We're going to get another corner for Central as that pass was deflected by Cohen once again. Central will try and one more time to curl it in. That's over the head of everyone. Barkala pops that one up into the middle. DeMello trying to play it well, chips it over the defense. Impink with the strong right foot into the chest of McCarthy. But a good shot from Eric Impink. Egan jumps as high as he can, able to play it well. Barkala trying to curl back in, able to now drop it back for Ministeri. Maresca able to scoop that one well. Off the chest of Rooney. Impink, his shot is deflected, and that one's going to roll out. Redmen will have a corner on the far flag. Humphrey and DeMello on the corner flag. DeMello curls it in, well defended by Dow. Humphrey isn't able to control it well. Central trying to come back the other way. Bakhtiari tries a runner for Maresca. Mello will play it with the right. That got deflected off of Ministeri. Quickly inbounds comes Central. They'll send it back into an open area for Mike Lewis. Able to cut back around to the outside for Bakhtiari to control. We had advantage on that last play. Now we're going to get the foul. As Mike Lewis was grabbed on the outside by one of the Redmen defenders, trying to create some space. And Bakhtiari setting up the Raiders in a good spot. And a miss hit from Bakhtiari. He's going to be frustrated with himself on that one. Lewis now looking for some options. He'll drop it back. And a bad pass there from Soprero. "11 minutes gone here in this second quarter. Luke Maresca has the equalizer as we're tied at 1. looking for win number 1 on the season. That one will roll out of bounds. A good box out from Sombrero. They'll play this one back to McCarthy. As the pass rolls out into the central bench. Cohen puts it quickly back into play. That second pass is read easily. Impink dropping it back. Now for Ministeri. In a tough spot. Barcala works well with Impink. And some more miscommunication there between the senior captains, Barcala and DeMello. Impink in an open area. Now we'll drop it off to Pat DeMello, who had 2 goals in the last one. Trying to go to the far post, curling it in, and misses wide of the target. Maresca pops that one up, trying to look for Bakhtiari. He shifts his way through the middle. The gaggle of Redmen able to come together to make the stop. Egan on the outside as it picked away. Maresca opening up space for Central. Cohen trying to get around it. And Bakhtiari able to control that one off the many deflections. Trying to get around Mendonca now. As Ryan Kira checks back in for the Redmen, is going to give Pat DeMello a breather. Travis Cohen will put it back into play for the Redmen off the kick in. Kira trying to chip it forward. Well defended by Dow. Barcala trying to run to the outside. Barcala with a kick in as the Redmen offense starts to head back up the field. Barcala trying to send it out wide to Kira. Passes well played by DeSimone. Barcala curls it in. Ball is loose in the box. It's still loose as Kira going to exit it. Quickly curl it back in. Well read, and Central trying to work back the other way. Askinis curls around it and able to play it off the volley very well. Impink intercepts Dallas' pass. Kira trying to sneak it through the defense. It's intercepted at the last second by Ryan Thomas. Ministeri able to slip it past the defense back to Egan. As Dow boxes off Rooney, as gave time for McCarthy. And Mendonca pushes into the back of Bennett. Some good sportsmanship there as Mendonca let Bennett back to his feet. 3:30 left in the first half. Still knotted at 1 apiece between Central Catholic and Tewksbury. Good play off the volley there by Ministeri. Try to send it back into the midfield, trying to find Maresca once again on the outside. The two sophomores. Lewis trying to get a sliding touch on that, but Egan there to deflect it out of bounds. We get under 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Pass is deflected by Eskenis, who's looked really good on the back line for the Redmen here today. Thomas deflects that away from Barkala. Central working possession back, and a foul is called on Kira as Jackson Weatherby, number 9 there, was trying to get around the freshman. A lot of bodies inside the box right now. That one looks like it was going to be try to take it on net as Bakhtiari missed everyone in the box and tried to go right at Mello himself. It did deflect off the head of Barkala, but since it wasn't intentional, Kira tried to keep it in bounce. Central was trying to quickly push back the other way, so it might have been better that it did fall out of bounds. Impink trying to get a run on for Humphrey. Bakhtiari now trying to get to the outside. Good defense from Ministeri, holding strong. And Eric Impink was quick to make the call even before the ref did for a handball. When we're getting onto the final moments of the second quarter. Dow reading it well. Mendonca chips it over. Kira tried to get by Thomas, well defended. And that will do it for the first half at TMHS. 40 minutes down, 40 minutes to go here at Edward Dick Field. The Tewksbury Redmen won and the Central Catholic Raiders won. We'll be back for the second half after a short break. Boys soccer on Tewksbury TV. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Edward Dick Field at Tewksbury Memorial High School. I'm Andrew Del Piana, back here for the second half between the Tewksbury Redmen and the Central Catholic Raiders. We're all tied at 1 apiece after 40 minutes played. Rob Manson, the goal for the Redmen. Luke Maresca, the goal for Central Catholic. And the third quarter is underway between the Redmen and the Raiders. Crowley with possession on the outside. Trying to get it through for DeMello. Dropping it back for Crowley. It's well read on the outside there by Ryan Thomas. Cura with a high flyer into the box. And a beautiful goal for Nabil Barkala. Welcome back, Nabil. Ryan Cura curled one in the box. A beautiful deflection from Nabil Barkala, and it's 2-1 Redmen. An out-of-this-world play from the senior captain in his first game back for the Redmen. The Redmen have regained the lead not even a minute into this third quarter. Central trying to answer back. Back Thierry. Now dropping it back. A shot on outside the box. Mello with the easy save. And a new player in net for Central. Owen Diagata replacing McCarthy after one half. And first shot, first goal for the Redmen with the new keeper in net. And Coach Shears might be regretting his decision after seeing that play. But still an incredible goal there from Barkala. An angle that looked completely impossible from where we are sitting right now. Dow. Some Redmen all over him, able to get it through the defense. Mello with a good sliding play well out of his net. That one will be tipped out of bounds. Great to see Ryan Mello showing some aggression, back in control of the net. Oresco now playing it back. We'll send it into the middle for Thomas. Thomas with the right, misses wide of Mello, and we'll have a goal kick. And it will send it down the right sidelines. Crowley trying to get position of it, was just out of bounds. Good pick away, Cura from Baxteri. Chapman, a good touch up to Cura. Cura's pass was weak, trying to get to DeMello. Central trying to play it through. Missed the target of everyone. Play in the midfield by Chapman, but that pass is missed outside. Up to the task. We said as one of the first games that happened this season against Lowell. We've been very thin on this back line, and Brady Egan has been the backbone of this team throughout the season. Still looking for win number one. But as we saw in that second quarter, Central can strike at any time and try to regain momentum. Play it forward for Thomas. No one's in there in the midfield, but Melo Dos Santos right at the last second to intercept the pass. Good block by Chapman. DeMello wins it away from Maresca. trying to play it down the right sideline out for Kira. Kira has a step on his man, tried to cross it in, and it goes out wide. Good idea from Ryan Kira. Bakhtiari trying to play it forward, but ran out of space along the sideline. Dos Santos' pass is read well, and Central trying to move back the other way. Bakhtiari with an open shot and misses over the top of the bar. A striking shot from the senior captain, misses wide. And a golden opportunity there for the Raiders is missed. Kira plays it well off the chest as he stepped in front of a Central defender. DeMello trying to play it for Manson. That pass is intercepted. Too far of a pass there, as it was number 2 Connor Harries looking for one of his strikers. Yep, and Central is right on that ruling. The punt from Ryan Mello was sent over the 50-yard line, and that's why Central didn't have anyone in the middle there. They immediately realized the rule, especially with the new rules put in place this season. The referee just remembered as well. 7 minutes into the third quarter, Nabil Barkala with a goal in that first minute to regain the lead for the Redmen. Central trying to change that. Sent into the box. Mello picks that up right before it goes out. Egan, as that pass deflected off of Thomas. And they're going to call Thomas for a high elbow. Egan with a strong leg. And we're going to get a penalty kick here. Diagata pushed Ryan Kira to the ground. And we're going to get a penalty kick for Ryan Kira here. Already has 5 goals on the season. It looks like DeMello is going to be the one who's taking the penalty. Excuse me on that. DeMello, who had 2 goals in the loss against Central on Saturday, trying to make it 3 in 2 games, and he does. Pat DeMello makes it a 3-1 Redmen lead on a penalty kick, 1-on-1 against the keeper, and DeMello slips it underneath. And we're back to where we were on last Saturday. The Redmen had a 3-1 lead, but Central roared back in that one and took a 4-3 victory. Let's see if the Redmen have learned from that past experience. Fourth goal of the season for Pat DeMello, and 3rd in 2 games, all against Central Catholic. That was a nice insurance goal for the Redmen to have, but they can't let their foot off the gas pedal. And a low tackle there from Kira. Bactieri holding pass, now looking for the give and go. Able to get around Dos Santos. And Dos Santos got too far in on the tackle. He's gonna try to argue that one. And Bactieri's gonna have a good look here at the net at the 25. Shot off the right foot of Bactieri, and what we've seen all day long from the senior captain, getting a little too much air underneath it. And we'll have a goal kick for the Redmen. There's a lot of good opportunities for Bactieri here in this game. Hasn't been able to convert on any one of them. Manson earning possession back as it finds the feet of Dos Santos. Thomas plays it forward, as that one will be taken out of bounds. Again, this pass is deflected by Dos Santos, and it worked well right in the feet of Kira. DeMello trying to play it forward through the D for Kira to run on. And Diagata is outside the box when he scooped that up, and Kira's going to try to get it quickly back into play. And that might have been a mistake there, as it was quickly deflected away by Di Simone. There's a heads-up play by Kira, try to get the ball in as quickly as possible, as Diagata was out of position. Kira tried to chest pass to DeMello. DeMello in a tight area with 3 shirts of Central around him. Play it forward now for Manson. Dropping it back to Chapman to go out wide. And we're going to get an offside on Barcala. As we get under 8 minutes left in the third quarter, the Redmen 2 goals in this third quarter. A 3-1 lead. Bactieri curling away from Chapman. Thomas trying to play it through. Eskenis in a top spot, able to send it out of bounds with the right foot. Bactieri will curl one in, and it missed the foot. Samuel Majewski. Mello will send it back in, and a great deflection there, and well done by Pat DeMello, playing it forward for Kira, and Pat Thomas able to step forward the last second before that ball was released off the feet of DeMello. Catches Kira off sides. That will pop it up into the midfield. Deflected off one of Central's players, and of course Central is going to be discreet with the call. Central sends the Marescas back into the lineup. DeMello. Just a little bit behind Chapman on that pass. Luke Maresca's pass was a little too long out of reach. Roll out of bounds. Central earns possession back in the midfield. Now working in their back line in. DeMello intercepts that pass. A good pick. Impink playing it forward. As Thomas has a lot of time here on the outside. Kick in for Central, getting under the 4-minute mark left in the third. Bakhtiari trying to play it through Egan. The brick wall, Brady Egan. There's no way. Maresca trying to spin off the defender. Bakhtiari and Egan now in a battle on the near sideline. Trying to weave through the defense. Now he'll play it out wide. It's a bad first touch there on the outside by Bilodeau. Bilodeau steps in too far on Impink. And a easy call for the ref to make, probably his easiest one of the day. As the Redmen will have themselves a free kick. DeMello able to earn possession back for the Red. Ooh, and they just deemed him out of bounds. As DeMello was working hard there on the outside. They're trying to turn the corner. Egan in a tough spot. Good tackle from Kira. Thomas, now we'll drop it back. And Redmen starting to close in and trap Central in their own side. And Impink is looking for a deflection there, away from Bennett. And we got an illegal kick in from Central. Now we'll flip the possession to the Redmen. Impink is tackled well and then deflects the pass. Bakhtiari will send it into the midfield. As Egan has some trailing him, and I don't think he realized where he was on the field there at the marker. Central will play quickly back in now for Maresca. Pass missed Luke, and a mishit there from Bilodeau as he was getting his left foot powered up, and a whiff. Manchon tried to strike it forward towards Agata. Getting into the final moments here, the third quarter. And I'm pushing the back there from Eskinis. Oreska has Crowley and Chapman all over him. And that will do it for the third quarter of play. Nabil Barkala and Pat DeMello both scoring in that third quarter as the Redmen have taken a 3-1 lead going into the final 20 minutes of play. MVC Boys Soccer on Tewksbury TV. We'll be back with the fourth quarter on the other side of this break. Welcome back to Edward Dick Field at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Fourth quarter about to get underway between the Tewksbury Redmen and the Central Catholic Raiders. Redmen with 2 goals in that third quarter, both from their senior captains, to take a 3-1 lead into the final 20 minutes. It's been a strong game all around for the Redmen. Let's see if they can close it out and try to get win number 1 on the season. And Ryan Mello, who's played so strong in this one for the Redmen, will stay in between the posts. Good step up from Ministeri. Now they'll play it forward for Rooney. DeMello trying to fit it into the box. Cura with the right, hits the bar. It's still loose in the box. Chapman now striking through with it. Ball's still loose. DeMello, that one's blocked. Rooney tried to get that one high off the air and in the hands of Diagata. As Cura had an excellent look at the net and hits the bar and comes out. We got an injured Raider down right at the 18-yard line. Not able to see who that Raider is down. And as both coaches head onto the field. And I believe that is number 11, Ryan Thomas, getting back to his feet. Some help of his assistant coach. There was a lot of action going on inside the 18-yard line. I wasn't able to see what happened to Thomas on that play. He'll be taken to the sidelines. Chancho playing it out wide. Good step up from Egan, deflected off of that left foot. Impink trying to read back to Ariwelli, read him the whole way. That one's out of bounds. Bakhtiari trying to get around Impink. Trying to curl it back in now with the right foot. And once again, no one's home there for the Raiders. That'll to seek the back line, and Mello will have a goal kick. Composure is going to be a big thing in this fourth quarter for the Redmen, especially what happened last Saturday. Just being able to retain this lead for the rest of the fourth and send the home fans home happy with win number 1. Rooney with the right foot right in the hands of Agata. Impink read that throw the entire way, running from east to west in the midfield. DeMello chipping it forward for Rooney, and it's 4-1 Redmen. Justin Rooney's first of the season on a beautiful dish from Pat DeMello. And the Redmen lead is now at 3. And the thing I said before the end of the third quarter, keeping their foot on the pedal, and they have exactly done that to start this fourth. It's just 3 minutes into the fourth. Justin Rooney, first of the season, and a 4-1 lead for the Redmen. And Kira's grabbing that left hamstring as he gets back to his feet. And Coach Burns is going to get a sub for Kira. He was grabbing that left hamstring right along the sideline here. Evan Mendonca will check in. Central now trailing by 3. And they're going to need a goal very quickly and try to even have a chance to get back in this one. And it's been all Redmen in this one. Play it out wide for a run on, and Fury wasn't able to control that pass. Egan moving upfield. Now Egan's gonna try to join the rush for the Redmen. Impink trying to cut back on Dow, but a good defensive stand. Back Tierra with Impink down his back. We're going to get a foul on Impink. Central trying to quickly go back the other way. Too long of a pass. Ian Maresca, the intended target. 5 minutes played in the fourth quarter. Redmen lead is now at 3. Good defensive play there from Barkala. To the Redmen. And an offside is called on Ben Fury. Egan sends it through the midfield. Down too long of a first touch on the chest. DeMello trying to play it through the D, and Rooney's looking for number 2, working hard. Deflected off the head of Egan. It was unintentional from Egan, and the referee's going to let that play forward. Mendonca down the sideline. Good step there from number 14, Hanlon, and Central's trying to move back the other way. Dow has it picked away by Chapman. Ball's played forward as Eskenis, great position there to get around Maresca. And we'll send that out of bounds just before I get the corner flagged. And it'll only be a kick-in for Central. So a heads-up play there from the sophomore. Egan's there to clear away the cross. We've been trying to move it back the other way as DeMello was there all by himself. They'll play it back now to Diagata. Control there in the middle there from Majewski. And Mello's going to step out of the box and make a great play. As number 7, Matt Frenna, was trying to run onto that. And Ryan Mello's been aggressive all game today, trying to earn the true starting spot for the Redmen. That one is tipped out of bounds by one of the Raiders. Eskin is sending it cross field for Crowley, who makes a nice move. Playing it forward for Impink. Now for DeMello, chipping it forward for Rooney. And a great save by Diagata as he was moving left and extended that right hand at the last second to save Justin Rooney from making it a 4-goal game and getting his second of the day. DeMello controlling the box very well. Impink plays it well off his shoulder. Good play from DeMello, trying to play it wide to Mendonca. That's chipped out of bounds, and the referee saying that got deflected off of Mendonca, as Harry's played it well on the back line for Central. Central trying to break through as Eskenes sends that one over the fence and into the woods. As we just got into the halfway point in the 4th quarter. Redmen 10 minutes away, unless something miraculous happens from the Raiders. Redmen looking at win number 1. Miscommunication there from the Raiders. Playing it forward in the midfield. Majewski trying to get through Crowley. Neal still holding possession. Good call off from Mello. DeMello, good footwork around the defense. Passes blocked by DeMello. Marcala, good pass. Possession quickly switching over in the midfield between the two teams. Then Donka with the deflection. Dow now playing it forward. Rooney getting a shove from Dow. Great play there from the junior, Justin Rooney, earning back from possession from Dalton Dow. Rooney's been all over the field in this one, bringing some great contribution to the Redmen team. He's had a lot of scoring opportunities as a goal, and part of the reason why the Redmen have a commanding 4-1 lead. Pass too long there from the back line, looking for Ian Maresca. Redmen with 10 goals all season in their 7 games played this season. They've exploded for 4 in this one, for a total of 7 in their last 2. It's going to trickle out of bounds. With a foul called on Central instead of a kick in. Dos Santos. I believe they just called him with a dangerous play foul. There, trying to steal Majewski off, and then Eskenis does a good job of it, and then we'll have a goal kick. And as the Redmen back line has looked tremendous in this one, limiting the opportunities for the Raiders, and then being able to create their own play from the midfield to transition back the other way. Santos able to nutmeg the defender. As Eskenis forces Witherby into a tough position. Stary stealing it back away. Pass is well read. Maresca trying to chip it forward. Mello scoops it up. Under 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Redmen can taste the first dub. Sent out by Harries. Passes intercepted well. Maresca trying to move back the other way. Good pick by Egan. Maresca still with possession, crossing it in, and a goal from Central Catholic. Number 9, Jackson Weatherby, off the one-timer. It was all Ian Maresca on that play to get around the defense, and Weatherby with the finish. And Central makes it a 2-goal game when there are 4 minutes left in the fourth. Redmen still looking to close this one out. This one's not over yet. As another goal from Central would really make this a ball game in the final moments. DeMello plays out well. Trying to chip it forward for Mendonca, and yep, we're going to get a foul on that. So they tried to play advantage for the Redmen, as DeMello was tackled after releasing the ball. And DeMello's going to have a good shot here. He's going to chip it into the box. And Diagata calls everyone off. Barkala, the last player to touch it before going out. Witherby, as that pass picked off by Escanis. Barkala's tripped up in the advantage to the Redmen. DeMello playing it forward for Chapman. Chapman with a mishit as that pass intercepted. Good move on the outside there. We're gonna header from Dos Santos. We'll have an indirect kick for Central. We'll quickly play it forward for Ian Maresca. And a shot in from outside the box. This is over the head of Mello. It's Ben Fury with that shot as we got under 2 minutes left in the fourth. Witherby trying to chip it forward. Egan sends that one out to midfield. DeMello trying to get around the defense. Oh, drops it off for Barkala. He used a nice give and go. Good step on the outside from Jason Belkis. Egan. Now for Impink, playing it forward for Manson, who had the first goal in this one, has that shot blocked, able to get possession back. Impink's shot is blocked. And a high shoulder from Dos Santos on Ian Maresca.
Up in the middle.
And a long kick. Mello able to track it well. And that will do it. The Redmen pick up their first victory of the season. A complete game from the Redmen moves them to 1-6-1 on the season. They take down the Central Catholic Raiders 4-2 here today. Like I said, a complete 80-minute performance from the Tewksbury Redmen here today. And they finally get to pick up win number 1 and send the home fans home happy. Thank you for watching boys soccer here on Tewksbury TV. For our production crew at Tewksbury TV and our cameraman Jason Marshall, I'm Andrew Delapiana signing off. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time.